Hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading for February 3rd through the 9th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here. And we are going to pull a love message from this deck here. We're going to see what is coming up for us Scorps. Now, not all the signs got a song. But you guys know, those of you that watch me, sometimes the song will pop up. And I don't know what to make. I don't know what to make of our song, Scorpio. The song that popped up in my head was Brian Hyland, Sealed with a Kiss. And it's a song my dad used to play on road trips when he would take the family camping. And it would make me so sad. I don't know if the song's coming up because it's like we might be lovesick, or if it's because we're going on a trip, we're going on a journey. Maybe a journey we feel we're being dragged on with somebody. I don't know. But we're going to see. We're going to see what is coming up and why. We're going to see what the cards have to say. And we'll see if it ties in at all. Maybe it's random. Here's your Monday, Tuesday. Here's your Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right. So Monday, Tuesday, we have, Four of Cups. Okay. I told you guys. I told you. I was like, that song would make me sad. I'd like be 8 years old having like an existential crisis at like 8 years old. So, no. You're not happy. You're not satisfied with the way things might be. Oh, Scorps. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just saw this right now. When I pulled your cards and I pulled the midweek, apparently 2 cards came out, okay? I'm not playing favorites just because I'm a Scorpio, but Spirit wants us to have 2 cards. So whatever's going on has some layers here and some facets here. So let's dig right on in. So 4 of Cups is a card where you're not happy with what's being offered, or you're not happy with the way things are. And Scorpio, we are the sign of transition, transformation, change, phoenix rising from the ashes, all that good stuff. I feel like what's happening, Scorpio, is you are feeling really, really motivated to change. And you've been accepting a lot of bare minimum stuff. And you're like, I don't want the bare minimum anymore. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like some people may make you feel as though you're being ungrateful. Like, oh, I do this and I do that and I do this and I do that, and it's still not enough and you're still not happy. And you're like, well, you know, those are bare minimum things. Those are things that you do when you care about a friend, or when you respect someone, or you value an employee, or you love your partner, whatever the scenario or situation is. Maybe for some of you, it's all across the board in all areas of your life. You're just kind of, done with the bare minimum. And so, especially because I feel a lot of Scorpios right now are really, really tired, because a lot of them are working so hard for change. So, you just kind of might be feeling like you don't want to put up with certain things anymore. And 4 of Cups is a card that makes me think of what Rumi, the poet, the mystic Rumi, wrote about when he talked about divine discontentment. Sometimes we manifest because we begin to realize that, we're loved by the universe, we're loved by the higher power, we're like children of God, and that we deserve more, and we refuse to accept less. Like we don't want to accept less anymore. So there could be a divine discontentment, as he called it, that kind of a moment Monday, Tuesday, where you're like, wait a minute, like this is crazy, this is inexcusable. When's the last time I went on a vacation? When's the last time I did something for myself? When's the last time, someone surprised me, or like whatever it might be? You might just be realizing that you've been taking a lot of things, giving a lot, maybe not getting a whole lot back, and you might be feeling like you're done with that, right? You also might have a very clear vision of how you want things to change, and you may be feeling very determined. Like, I don't know how I'm going to make this happen, but I know which cup I want, and I'm going to get it. So you may have some tunnel vision going on for some of you. We'll see how the rest of the reading pans out. But what we have here, we had 2 cards that came up for Monday, Tuesday. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. This was working for the other cards, and now all of a sudden it's giving me a hard time. Come on now. So, all right. Okay, here it is, Scorps. We have Knight of Swords coming up midweek. Okay, this could be a younger or immature air sign. Sometimes that could be the case. However, an air sign, if you don't know, would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. However, because of the Four of Cups, and I did say I got a feeling or a sense that some people might be making you feel like you're ungrateful, there may be a conflict. There may be a disagreement. There may be an argument. You may be in a situation where you just feel like I don't belong here anymore. Like I'm not on this vibration. I don't belong in this mix, in this situation. And as you're focusing on what you need to do, there may be others pulling you in and telling you, well, you're going about it the wrong way. You need to do it this way. You need to do it that way. You need to listen to me. You know, and they might be trying to convince you why your thinking is wrong or why you have to see things their way. It almost feels to me like some of you, I'm going to be flat out honest with you, Scorpio, some of you may feel like somebody's trying to gaslight you, right? Or turn the tables in some way, and you're tired of it. You don't want it anymore. You're like, if this is how it's going to be, I'd rather not have any connection or anything to do with the situation or with that person. So there is one thing you need to know. Knight of Swords, even though there's conflict and even though this is somebody that might be arguing with you in their own weird way, they are doing it out of love. They're doing it out of the way of like they genuinely feel like they know what's best for you. And so I'm going to be flat out honest with you. I feel like there's somebody in your life who feels like you're getting too big. Like you're getting too much of a big head. Or you know, you're just becoming too independent, and they may be trying to cut you down to size. They may be trying to like remind you that, you know, well, in their mind remind you, it might not be true, but in their mind remind you that you still need them, that they're going to think of things in a way that you wouldn't think of it, or that, you know, you don't know what you're doing and their way is the best way and you don't even realize it. And it could be something being done in some way to shake your confidence or to make you feel like, you know, don't wander off too far. You're going to be lost without me. You're not going to know what you're doing, like that kind of energy. So it could be something along these lines for some of you that, you know, you're just kind of, you know, and you're like, what do you mean wander off too far? I'm like, you're under a tree. Like, this is not gonna cut it for me, you know? Like, how could I be any nearer? So there could be something where you know, you're ready for change and somebody doesn't like it. But I do feel there's an element here of like you're being made to feel as though you're not being smart and that you're making selfish choices or decisions. Like, not selfish, but like ungrateful. I feel someone's trying to make you feel ungrateful about something. Oh, and then the other card that came in with it was the Magician. So the Magician coming in, you know, here, it's so funny because I love how in this particular deck, the Magician is on like this flying carpet castle thing. I don't know what to call it. A little mini flying Taj Mahal. So I like the way that this Magician is just, it's like the fireworks and all this stuff. Like you're rising above it. Like, you know, the Knight of Swords may be coming at you and they seem like they're flying on this horse, but you're like, I got turbo power rockets, baby. Like you're gone. You're out of there. So whatever it is they're coming at you with, not only are you not engaging in it, like you're just blowing past it. You're going so far, like just like, okay, you didn't want me to wander off too far. I've been sitting under this damn tree forever and you're gonna come at me like this. Like, yeah, the sky's the limit. Like, I feel it's pushing you the other way. And Scorpios, we can be like that, right? Like we may be trying to be cool or we may be trying to be nice. But if somebody comes in real forceful like that, right? If they say, well, you can't do that. And you're like, what do you mean I can't do that, right? So there could be something where you're not flexing. You're not like, you know, getting into like a power thing. But maybe you were holding something off. And you were like, you know what? I'm going to try to be a little bit more self-sacrificing. I'm going to try to be understandable. I know not everybody's on the same place in their journey. I'm going to be patient with certain people. But it's just somebody that you've been patient for, or somebody that you've been sacrificing for, maybe coming at you with such a bad attitude that you might be like, I am out of here. I am gone. I am over this. I am done. Or I wasn't going to take that next stage or phase in my life because I was keeping this other person in mind and I was making plans with them in mind. But you know what? They're not going to be in my future plans, and I'm going to go do the things that I was wanting to do. Okay? So you may be making some very big plans in this way. It could be plans to travel. It could be making some kind of really big change in terms of where you're living. It could be something you're wanting to do in terms of your career or your education or whatever it might be. You know, maybe some of you are coming out of the spiritual closet, so to speak, or the mystic's closet, and you're becoming more open about your beliefs. It's going to be different things for different ones of you, because you guys are all going through different things. We're not all having the same exact experience at the same time, so the energies will affect you in different ways. Okay, my darling. So let's see your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have 8 of Wands. This is like our stalker card. This came up for Sagittarius towards the end of the week also. So maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius at the end of the week. Not necessarily, but it could be. And I'm trying to think who else it came up for. But anyway, was it Pisces? I can't remember. But this card seems to be coming up at the end of the week for a few of us. So 8 of Wands is passion, it's adventure, it's excitement, it's communication, it's getting unstuck, it's moving forward, right? So again, this kind of confirms the energy that I was feeling in the middle of the week when you're like, okay, then I'm just going to go for doing what I wanted to do. Like, they're making you feel ungrateful, and they're making you feel like you have to bend over backwards even further. And you're like, I've been bending over backwards so far. Like, how much more can I bend over backwards? If this isn't enough for you, then let's just count our losses, right? There is a going of separate ways, okay? And like I said, it will be in different areas of your life for different ones of you. Some of you, it may be love. Some of you, it may be work. Some of you, it may be family. It could be a friendship. It could even be somebody that like you've grown up with. Like it could be something very long lasting, but you're just like, you're not having it anymore. I'd really recommend, Scorpio, that you watch your moon sign and rising sign video to get a better idea of like what area of your life you may be feeling these energies in, or whatever may resonate with you as you're hearing this reading. But let's look into, so you're going to be moving ahead really quickly towards the things that you're excited about. You're going after your passions, okay? Some of you may jump into dating. Some of you may jump into a new relationship, or feel like you're ready, like you're on the prowl looking for the next relationship to jump into. And some of you may just like be going off in these future plans. I mean, look how it's like this wild energy. Like they're all just like skinny dipping, like they're just all out there, all free running around. Like you don't even care anymore. Like you just want to be happy and do you, and you're not so concerned with, you know, how other people are feeling about your decisions or your choices. That's what it feels like to me. All right, so let's look at your love card here, your love message. And again, I encourage you to watch your moon sign rising sign. You may need a private reading. If that is the case, stick around. At the end, I will tell you about the sale that I am having. So for Scorpios, your card is this one here. So we have this little thing here behind her head. It does make me kind of think of like a phoenix rising up, some kind of a dragon, right? Dragon energy. Again, I feel like she's floating up on the flower, floating up on the rose. You may be going out there to really, really kind of experience life and have a good time. And some of you may be having your pick of lovers. You know, I almost feel like she's looking down like, who's down there? I think I like that one. So I don't know. Maybe some of you are getting kind of feisty in that way. I don't know. Let's see. The message on the back is the actor. You will have to become aware of the politics of your situation to succeed. Only then will you be able to reach the love that is your goal. You'll have to act your greatest role. When one you love declines to play, then bide your time, watch what you say. For now, pretend and play the game. You'll win and set their heart aflame. All right. So, Scorpio, for you, there may be a love coming in where you, like I said, you may be spotting someone. You may be seeing someone and you're like, I'm going to pull them in, right? I'm going to pull them in. But you know what the funny thing is, Scorpio? I feel for some of you, this has already begun and you don't even know. Like, you're not even aware of it. I feel like you're pulling somebody in who's noticed you, okay? I feel for some of you what's happening is you may be pulling something in professionally. Like, you may have somebody that is reaching out to you. I'm smelling my candles. Oh, my amethyst candle went out. I was like, I hope nothing's catching fire. So I feel like somebody may have already like spotted you. So there may be something happening in like you're being asked to collaborate on a project, or this is what's happening for some of you. This is what I strongly feel. I feel for some of you, someone is, you know, wanting to come in like they're helping you. They're helping you with some situation. They're helping you you know, with your career, or they're helping you with your fitness or whatever it is that you've been trying to work on. Like, they're reaching out to you, like they're going to help you. Like, oh, yeah, you know, I can work out with you, or I'm like a really good trainer, or, oh, you know, we'd really like to have you collaborate with us on this project, or we, think you'd be really great to partner up with in some way, or through your social media. Somebody might be noticing you and reaching out to social media and saying, oh, I thought you said that you, like, you know, you work as a lawyer or whatever, I don't know. Oh, I had some questions, can we meet up for coffee? Like something like this. But I feel like you've already pulled somebody in and you're not even aware of it. I don't get the vibe, Scorpio, that you are necessarily like pretending to be someone else. I just feel like you're getting out there and you're doing something in terms of your performance, what you enjoy doing, what you kind of live for, and this is entrancing someone or pulling somebody in. That's just how I'm feeling it. But you know, take it however you wish to take it, and it'll be, you know, different for different ones of us. You may want to check out the love message for your moon or rising, or check out the love message for your Venus. If you would like a private reading, it might be a good time to do it. A lot of people have been saying, Amethyst, why won't you have a sale on the 60-minute videos? And so I didn't, because I did it a long time ago, and then I was booked like 3-4 months out, and I could not keep up. I had some crappy phone and it burnt out, and then I burnt through another phone, and it was very, very stressful. But I do have some better equipment now, and I'm so excited and so grateful to be at 88,000 subscribers. Guys, I am blown away. This time last year, I was barely at 20,000. Barely at 20,000. And I was so sad because I was hoping I might hit 20,000 before January 1st, last year, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen till like after. And I was like, oh, but I was happy. I was grateful, and I was still like blown away to reach 20,000. So I cannot believe that in a year's time, like 68,000 new people. Thank you so much. So to say thank you, to be appreciative of that, I'm going to do the 60-minute videos pretty much at half off, basically, practically. Because the hour-long, the 60-minute videos are $150. So I'm going to do them for 88 to celebrate 88,000 subscribers. And if that's still too steep for you, guys, I have other options. I have a pretty wide range of options, you know, so you probably be able to find something that works for you. And even not, if even then you're like, dude, I don't even have $1 to spare, you know, I'm gonna keep the free videos coming. And if you like the free videos but you want something every single day, Instagram and Facebook for free, I post a card of the day, and I do a pick a card game. Not only do I pull a card for everybody, I put 3 up, and you choose the one that you feel drawn to, and then you swipe and you see the reveal and you see which message you felt drawn to. So that's not a bad thing for every single day. You know, a lot of people have been saying it's been helping them. So please feel free to support there on the social media as well, and to take the messages from there. Thank you so very much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Angel channeled messages are in the description. Love videos will be up in the next couple of days. And I'm wishing you a fabulous week, my dears.